All right, Middle-Aged White Guy Reacts back again today with another video for you. And in today's video, we got some Nova Rockafeller, and this is Lost Girls. Now, before we get into the reaction, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you have a good time, good food, and, spend quality time with your families. With that said, though, let's get right into the reaction. Again, this is Nova Rockafeller and Lost Girls. Let's go.
We were meant to do much, kids in a system that nobody loves. Sitting in bus stations, sun coming up, nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we have was us screaming, don't go.
Oh, wow. Did I hear that right? Hold on, let's go back a little bit.
Sun coming up, nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we have
Nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All right, why would you need to find drugs if you have nowhere to sleep? Keeps you up. You got nowhere to sleep. You might as well just stay up, right? You need drugs to do that sometimes. Ugh, that's rough, man. Let's go.
nobody loves. Sitting in bus stations, sun coming up, nowhere to sleep, so we need to find drugs. All we have was us screaming, don't give up. Barely 15, but we had to grow up. Arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams like us?
Oh, this is dark. This is dark. All right, so they're only 15, and that's about the right age, okay? You do a lot of experimenting around that age, starting around 15, 16, 17, and maybe further, okay? And then she says, arm full of cuts. Hold on, let me hear what she says right here.
But we had to grow up. Arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams when you're us?
Arms full of cuts, no one to trust. How can you have dreams when you're someone like us? Ugh. All right, so these are troubled youths, obviously, that she's hanging around with, that might not have stability in their homes or whatever, and are lost, right? Lost girls. Man, all right, here we go.
To grow up, arms full of cuts and nobody to trust. How can you have dreams when you're us? I was always hanging with the lost girls. They're running from the cops, seen a lot of girls. Can I crash at your house? Nowhere to go, girls. Now the escorts are overdose girls. Oh.
Well, hold on. Now they're escorts or overdose girls, all right? So like they have very limited options, okay? So they can be an escort to make money, and the ones that aren't doing that probably ended up overdosing, all right? Or they're doing that and overdosing. It's a hard knock life for sure. Let's go.
Girls, now the escorts are overdose girls. Oh, thanks yourself for a little more liquor. Ooh, now you're homesick for a place that you've never known.
Oh. You're homesick for a place that you've never known. All right, they want a sense of belonging. They want they're homesick for acceptance, for a place that they can actually call home, even though they've never seen it. They don't know what it is. They've never experienced it themselves. That's deep right there. Let's go.
For a place that you've never known. Ooh, ooh. All we know is climbing fences in the dark. And all we know is growing up was way too hard. And all we know is we missed who we lost in the park.
We miss who we've lost in the park. Is that what she said? Anyway, she misses who they've lost. Okay, so they're running around, they're doing things, they're escorts or they're overdosing, they're losing people, they're losing friends, okay? And they miss them. It's traumatic, especially, she said she was 15 when this stuff was going on. So, how does a 15-year-old handle that? How do they deal with that kind of stuff? Yeah, it's hard for me to relate because this is not necessarily how I grew up, even though I did plenty of experimenting with drugs and alcohol around that age, and was getting into mischief and everything, but I had a stable, loving family at home, okay? So, there was a place for me to experiment at that was safe, okay, that I could not get in trouble or not get killed or robbed or anything like that. So, like I said, it's hard for me to relate. I can relate with the experimentation and the drugs and all that, but you know, I didn't really lose any friends. I mean, I lost kids that we knew in high school, but no one super close. So, you know, kind of is what it is. But you know, it has to be rough. I couldn't imagine it. Let's keep going though.
Nowhere to go but found someone to boo. Someone got drugs, so tonight is the moon. Got no one to be and got nothing to do.
Someone got drugs, all right? You know, so hey, who's got them? So my buddy over there, he's got them. Let's go over there and hang out with him tonight. You know, and that's how our friends were. We kind of all shared, all right? If one of us got something, we spread the love. We shared with each other, you know, because sometimes stuff was hard to come by, you know, and Johnny's got it. And Andy doesn't, so we're gonna go over Johnny's house tonight, right? Let's go.
But found someone to boo. Someone got drugs, so tonight is the moon. Got no one to be and got nothing to do. Barely 15 when we dropped out of school. No one to care, nobody to call. Wearing whatever we steal from the mall. Lost a few the names on the
wearing whatever we steal from the mall. All right. Now I can kind of relate to that. I didn't have to do that, okay? Because my parents, you know, got me clothes, right? But it's the thrill of it. It's the thrill of it. You know, around that age, the thrill of going to the mall and seeing what you can come out of there with without paying. And a lot of times you just take, you know, a good 5-6 different shirts on hangers into the changing room. And you put one of them on. Well, first of all, you already know which one you're taking before you even go into the dressing room. And you sandwich that between a bunch of clothes. And you walk in there, you put that one on, you put all your clothes on over it, and you walked out and you put the other stuff, you know, gave it to the attendant or whatever, you know, who was making sure that what was going in is coming out. And yeah, you just walked out of the store with it on underneath everything. It was easy back in the day. You know, it might be a little harder now with, you know, cameras and all the security tags on everything and stuff. But back in the day, man, it was no problem. No problem at all. Let's go.
care, nobody to call. Wearing whatever we steal from the mall. Lost a few on the way, paint their names on the walls. I swear that it wasn't our fault. I was always hanging with the lost boys, the random from the cops, the lot boys.
You know, and that's kind of the spiral they fall into. You know, because they're all kind of in similar situations, right? They're kind of, you know, unguided children, right? There's no guidance in their lives. There's no stability. So they band together and they're each other's stability. And it's like they're incapable of providing that for each other, though. So they're really aimless and lost, all of them. And they're trying to navigate a world that they're not really equipped to navigate. It's sad. It's sad. And it happens even, you know, too often. There's too many of these kids like this out there. It's sad. Really sad. Let's go.
The random from the cops, the lot boys. They're out there selling rocks, popping off, boys. Now they're doing drugs, so they got shot, boys.
They're selling rock, all right, they're selling crack, and then they're doing drugs, and now they're getting shot. All right, because they're in that lifestyle. They are babies, okay? They are children, they are babies in this kind of adult these adult situations, and they're making moves, and you know, they're just trying to survive, and they're doing whatever they know how to do. And you know, and bad things happen, especially when you're dealing with drugs and stuff like that. You know, you're especially in like a city or something, like, you know, you don't know where territories begin and end. You know, it'd be easy to mess up and work somebody's corner that's not going to take kindly to it. All right, let's go. This is tragic. This is a tragic story here. Let's go.
Now they're doing drugs, so they got shot, boys. And things you'll do to make time pass quicker. Ooh. Now you're dope sick, and I
dope sick. No good.
All we know is climbing fences in the dark.
You see what's going on here? She's distracting the clerk while the rest of them are pilfering the store. Classic tactic right there. Let's go.
Climbing fences in the dark. And all we know is growing up was way too hard. And all we know is we missed or we lost in the park. And all we know is perfect.
He's been in something. Who is this? Hold on. He's been in this guy. He's been in another one of their videos, hasn't he? He looks very familiar. Who is that guy? Let me know. Let's go.
Missed or we lost in the park. And all we know is perfect people.
She grabbed the Sour Patch. Gotta get the Sour Patch. Let's go, man. Was lost in the park. All right. Oh, wait, there's like 20 more seconds left. Let's see if we get anything, or Nova sucks at video games. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, it's just gonna roll out. All right, so that was a nice song. Not necessarily my style. It's not something like I would put on a playlist and listen to, but it's a good song. Her voice is really nice in this. If this is, I'm assuming this is a reflection of her upbringing, which is even more amazing that she and Tom are in the position they're in now, considering this is kind of how she grew up and what she went through just to get into adulthood, you know, not to get anywhere else, but just to get out of childhood and into adulthood, you know, that you're really behind the eight ball. You know, no pun intended with the drug use and all that, but, you know, it puts you behind the eight ball for the rest of your life. And the fact that she was able to claw herself out of that is a testament to her character. But this is a fantastic song. Like I said, not necessarily my style. It's not something I would really, like, listen to. But it sounds good. She sounds good. And I'm sure my wife would love it. So we'll leave it at that. All right, but that'll do it. That'll be the reaction. Middle-aged white guy is out. Peace.